Delvin, that last shipment we heisted on the Cyrodiil frontier was worthless.
That's impossible. I distinctly heard that loud in the tavern say it was a full shipment of furs. They should be worth a fortune.
You idiot. He said furs, not furs. It was a damn logging caravan.
So, you're Brynjolfsson. It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them. I don't know about the others, but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here. The flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now,
You can offer, but I may not buy.
last few years have been pretty bad. I've almost closed this place up.
Out there making a heck of a lot more coin. We could use someone with your skills.
Oh, thanks for the compliment, Dill. I may just take you up on that one day.
Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his, experiments.
You need to tell your boys to play nice,
Recently,
Delvin.
a woman was found,
Two of them into the well
naked and
last night.
shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments.
Tell your boss
And
that
Arundel
rough
scribbling in his
pulls
journals.
a dagger. Fun time is over.
I'll pass it along.
Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
Last shipment of scuba was some of the best quality I've seen in years.
Just got lucky is all. Bumped into someone who knew someone else. The rest just writes
Only
itself.
rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until the people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex. Delvin, they'll fix you up.
Dirge, did you take out the trash like I
Stick to
asked?
the rules and you'll end up rich. Break them, and you're out on your arse. Simple, right?
You looked through the trash before you did that.
Take it easy,
All eyes
Veckle.
are on
How long we known each other? Yeah,
us.
I checked it. All the stuff is in the safe.
So, what do you think, my dear?
All eyes are on you, lad.
Like you,
Don't
ever see
disappoint us.
yourself with an old codger like me?
Absolutely.
So, you're Elf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Grave. Then I'm standing over it. Now get out of my way.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Hey, Ton, you shouldn't cheat on... He's a good guy.
What are you talking about?
Come on, everyone knows about you and Brynjolf.
Well, everyone's wrong. Now why don't you just shut up about it?
Look, I need to know. What's going on between you and Brynjolf?
How dare you? After all we've been through together? How can you do this to me?
Hey, sorry. I just get jealous when I hear rumors about you.
That's all they are. Rumors. So quit worrying.
So, what do you think, my dear? Could a beautiful woman like you ever see yourself
It's one
with an
thing
old
to say
codger
you've
like
got the
me?
skills to be a thief. It's
Absolutely.
another to actually use
Oh,
them.
really? Well then, how can we make that happen?
Your grave. I'm standing over it. Now get out of my way.
Single-handedly fighting off a pack of trolls, or my favorite, where you bedded 4 women on the same night.
Well, if you don't want to hear it, that's your loss.
If I want. Is someone there? Where are you? You can't
gemstones over here.
I'm off work at the Blackbriar Meadery. I'll be back there in the morning. She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family. Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrink. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can. Travel safe.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training? They'd stop at nothing to take your last bit of food if that's all you had. The Ratway's too good a place for that scum. There are ruined sewer tunnels beneath the city. The only way I know how to get in... If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay up here.
Come to see Ballerman perform miracles with steel, eh? Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. The finest weapons and armor. Remember, nothing but gin. Fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones. Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves' Guild. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Forgive me. It's a term I haven't used in some time. While most in Tamriel call my kind Argonian, we prefer the term Saxhleel. Maudesi was actually my original Saxhleel name. Unlike others, I decided to embrace tradition and keep it that way. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance? You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. Are you serious? I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. Well, let's all raise a flagon to Ulfric, future king of Skyrim and bringer of poverty to the working class. Say, you look like you could handle yourself. Maybe you can help me, if you're looking for work. Are you kidding? Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Gleaming gemstones over here.
Looking to stay alive?
Sorry,
Why take
just
a
thinking
chance?
about my experiments. I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. My experiment can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim, always as fresh as the day it was collected. They live below the streets in the ratway like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Yeah? What's your problem? Back off. This action's all mine. No room for anyone else in the guild on this one. Why should I bother? I've already made a bunch of coin off of his shipments, so anything else I squeeze out of him would be a bonus. Oh, wait a second. I see what this is. You want me to cut you in, or you'll rat me out to Brynjolf. Tell you what, I'll give you a share right now if you forget the whole thing. Now you're talking. Oh, if you see Shadra, remind him he still owes me that debt. I hope we bump into each other again.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Looking to stay alive?
Any
Why
luck
take
with
a
Sapphire? Oh. Well, thanks for trying, I suppose. I'll just have to come up with the coin somehow.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Need something? Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business. Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock. Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like... It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart. Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think? Maybe one day. Just not today. I hope we bump into each other again.
There's fine steel at the Scorched Hammer if you fancy a new blade.
I can take you to any of the Hole's capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I bet you'll be glad to get to Whiterun and get out of this weather. When I'm in Whiterun,
tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. The road makes this one weary. It is all in this note. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
You get to the Cloud District very often. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Oh, it took years. But I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see. Very successful business.
Hello again. I'll never forget you.
find tonics, salves, poultices, potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I offer remedy.
Fresh baked drinks yet, still warm.
Tired of breaking stew. Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice meal.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger. Did you? So Ulag didn't make it past those giants, then? More's the pity. If you found any of the sap, I'd be willing to pay you the same cut I offered him. Better price than you're likely to find otherwise. How the tree came to grow there is a bit of a mystery. Some say that when Vardenfell erupted, a piece was blown to the middle of Skyrim and from the crater grew the tree. I've also heard that it was a spore that fell from an island floating in the sky, but that just sounds like nonsense. All I know is that the sap makes you feel as healthy as a cave troll, but slow as a drunk horker, and that it fetches good coin. Ah, of course. How much have you got? Very good. Be sure to bring any more sleeping tree sap you find to me. I'll never forget you.
but could use a drink. What do you say?
I'm selling the best meat in town for cheap. Interested? Sure. How do you think I'll get my hands on the good stuff and offer it so cheap? You think old Maven is just giving it away to anyone? Good thing she makes so much money. Makes it easier for merchandise like this to fall through the cracks. No, friend. You got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap meat. I'm selling good meat for cheap. Black Briar meat. I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious. I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Villamur Inn in Iverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Indaren from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd write us out in a second. Good. Now get going. Remember, keep this to yourself.
You could say the Ratway is the city under the city. Dark, dangerous, no place for decent folk.
If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. They'll fix you up.
Well, I see your wounds have healed, but your pride still needs some time.
Brynjolf, something stinks around here. And it's more than just the Ratway. We all know it. The question is, what's Mercer going to do about it? Delvin, that last shipment we heisted on the Cyrodiil frontier was worthless.
That's impossible. But distinctly heard
Stick to the
that
rules
loud
and you'll end up rich. Break them, and you're out on your arse. Simple, right?
You idiot. He said furs, not furs.
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, fine. Well, you won't let Mercy be about this, will you?
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, you done or what? Oh, you're back? I suppose you'll be wanting your pay then. Hey, where do you think you're going? We have work to do.
So, what can I do for you today? Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex. And here's the spoils. Plenty more where this came from. The only way this guild's gonna continue to grow is by taking extra work.